You recognise the song. I didn't understand a single word of it. Unfortunately, Roy Orbison's not around to say what he thinks, but the four phenomenal quartet are with me now. Carlos Manan, Sebastian Isambard, Urs Buller, and the commonly named David Miller.
So common.
Hello, Billy.
Hello.
You've got a stunning new album, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My producer, I mean, she goes weak at the knees just when she looks at your album cover.
I hope she likes the sound of our songs as well.
But what you classical boys have done, and the classical girls, is you've made it impossible for anybody ugly to get on.
Thank you very much.
Well, it is right. You name me a female opera singer who's plain. They don't have them anymore. And even you guys, I mean, you look great. How many people are listening to you? Most people are ogling you. All the women love you.
Well, you know what, and lots of men too. They get a bit shy about it, but the fact is not just the women. It also is about the type of songs we sing, the type of way we do it, which is pop operatic. We're not pop, we're not opera. And as from someone like me who has never known anything about opera previously, it really had brought me a new vision towards the opera, which had made me probably more curious and made it more accessible for me to kind of be interested in those amazing voices. And I have to say that I feel like we have brought up something different, and people really can't, put you in a genre of music, which is okay. And I feel like we have lots of people coming around the world and watching us and enjoying it, which is most importantly for us. We feel very grateful for it. And I told you, lots of men come along. You'll be surprised.
Well, I mean, the sales of your albums and the support you get speaks for itself. But what I love about the presentation and about the classical side of it, I love the drama. I love the drama that's in the songs.
Yeah, but that we too, that's why we're doing it, and that's why we've put so much effort and so much time in this album. We just wanted to push the boundaries even further, and I think we've managed to do that with the choice of songs we have. We got a new arranger from Sweden who has been working a lot in TV and movies, and he's made these amazing, lush, dramatic orchestral arrangements for this album. And I think we just managed again to really move a step up with this album. We're so proud of it. We love it.
I think what you've done as well, you've made a point on the album of trying not to portray the obvious. I mean, there are a lot of songs now which have grown in stature over the years and which are being covered now by lots of people. Vis-a-vis Anthem from Chess. There's piles of people doing Anthem from Chess now. And there's a lovely song called To Be Where You Are. Lots of people are doing that now. So you have to try and stay away from the obvious, but by the same token, give the public something they know and like.
I think that's definitely our big quandary as we've been going through our career, is trying to straddle that balance between something well-known and yet non-obvious.
Now, it started off with Crying by Roy Orbison. Now, to me, it loses something because it's not in English. I mean, what do you think?
It's definitely my favourite song. Yeah. Absolutely. It's a song that when I came back home one day, my wife was watching this series called Prison Break, and she heard the song in the series in the last episode, and she said, you guys should listen to that. This is an amazing track. It sounds beautiful. It would really work on your next album. And we're very open-minded to anyone who has a good idea for our record. So we heard it and thought, absolutely, we have to do this. And when we started to record it, we said we're missing something. And then Rebecca Del Rio came along, and she recorded a part in LA when we were doing our part in Sweden, and somehow really brought something spectacular and magical. And there's an amazing story to it. She's lost her son from a cancer. So that song was a very, very dear song to her, and I really could feel that. I remember when I heard her voice finished and comped in Prague when we were recording the strings. That was stunning. Something magical was happening there.
I mean, in all fairness, there was a lot of operatic feel to a lot of Roy Orbison songs. They always had that sense of drama with a big note at the end.
That's true, yeah. And actually, we've been contemplating how are we going to approach this song, because what we want to do, we do not just want to copy an original like that. We want to put our own stamp on it, and therefore we've been inspired by that Spanish version, by that a cappella version by Rebecca Del Rio, and we incorporated that in it. And we also thought, this is such a quiet, this is probably the most quiet song on the whole album, so we also finish it quietly because people know that we can sing big high notes in the end. Yeah. So let's try something different this time.
I think Wicked Game works well as well. There's a real sense of mystique in Wicked Game, the way you perform it.
It is amazing. I mean, it's a song that we really didn't believe at the beginning, because we thought, whoa, that's a really poppy song. How can we convert it in something that El Divo can do? So we just tried, and it's a beautiful story about that, because at the beginning, Chris Isaac didn't want us to cover it because no one has done it, and then his mother, she's a really big fan of us, and she's Italian, so she said, look, Chris, I mean, the guys, they should do it in Italian. If they do it in Italian, then you should let them do it. So we just did it, and after that we had all the blessings from her, from him, and it went fantastic, well out, and we're really proud of.
Okay, just before you go, tell me this. There's a song which it got to number 1 in the 60s, and it's still popular amongst cabaret acts. Would you, because it was an Italian song originally, would you think "You're My World" would fit into Il Divo? You know the Cilla Black song, "You're My World"?
No.
You're my world, you're every step I take. You're my world, you're every move I make.
That is a fantastic voice you have.
Wow.
That's
Told
beautiful.
you in the beginning, Billy.
It could be El Quinto Divo.
Exactly.
I tell you, that's a good voice.
Do you have a tuxedo?
Il Billo.
Il Bello. So you don't know the song?
No, sorry. We know the Cilla Black, of course.
It was a massive hit for Cilla Black. It was originally a massive hit in Italy.
That rings a bell to me, but can you do it again?
Yeah. Let's sing it with you.
It could get bootlegged at Danes.
So we can we can do an harmony. Come in.
That's the industry these days, anyways.
Boys, it's great talking to you. I mean, what comes next for you? You've achieved almost everything.
Well, we're at the moment obviously promoting the new album, and next year we're going on tour again, and we are in the UK from the 1st of April on until the 18th, and we're going to be in Liverpool at the Echo Arena on the Sunday the 8th of April, right, so we're looking very much forward to that.
And tickets are on sale already for that.
Yeah, correct.
Great talking to you. We're going to finish off with Wicked Game.
Cool.
And look forward to seeing you in April, boys.
Yeah, come
Thanks
along,
for having
please.
us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.